For dinner tonight, we're gonna make my favorite recipe that I've ever come up with in my life. And I'm not even joking when I say this, I eat this every single week. You may have seen this recipe before, you may have made the old version that I had on my website. I have updated it because I've made it better and better as I've eaten it so much. So we're gonna make it that way today. This is my go-to way. And that is my potato soup, if you're wondering what the recipe is called. So here I have 4 russet potatoes. You can use yellow potatoes or red potatoes, it does not matter. I've made it with all different kinds. I have half of a white onion chopped up and then 2 carrots chopped up. So we're just gonna add this into our Instant Pot. This is a new addition, but I've been adding a can of chickpeas into here. So we're just gonna rinse and drain these really quick. All right, we'll just pop these in. And then the last ingredient that we need right now is 3 cups of water. Actually, I forgot, we're also gonna add in a teaspoon of better than bouillon right now. You can just mix that up. So all we're gonna do next is put the lid on, cook it on high pressure for 5 minutes, and let it just naturally release. All right, so the base of our soup is done. I just like to lightly blend it up. It just makes it a lot thicker. Now you don't wanna like blend the whole thing up, but just a little bit. Now we're gonna add in a bunch of kale. This is about half of the head that I just chopped up. You just don't wanna put it in the soup when it's cooking because it will just get way too overcooked. But the soup's nice and hot, so it will actually just wilt the kale and make it really nice. Next, we're gonna add in the juice of half a lemon. Also have 1 cup of soy milk. This is optional. I really like it. It makes it nice and creamy, but you obviously don't have to add this. There isn't really a great substitution. Like I wouldn't say if you don't want to add soy milk to add almond milk or anything. I think it would just taste kind of weird. So if you don't want soy milk or you're allergic to soy, just leave it out. Then we're gonna add in some garlic powder. Add in a teaspoon of spicy brown mustard. Seems like a weird ingredient, but it gives it a really good flavor, like a tangy flavor. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of dill, and then 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. So depending on how thick or thin you like your soups, this will thicken once it cools down a bit. I like it thinned out kind of like this because I always eat it over rice, and I feel like the rice gives it a really good texture. So I'm gonna have this over a bowl of rice for dinner. I feel like with soups also, you don't have to get really crazy with the, eat a side of vegetables with it, just because there are so many vegetables in the soup already that I just don't feel like you really need to worry about it. Unless you're having a really hard time losing like the last 10 pounds, you could definitely eat this with a side of veggies. But soups are so low in calorie density because I know everyone says that vegetables are lowest in calorie density, but lower than that is water. And if you add a lot of water to your food, you're really diluting the calorie density of your food and filling yourself up with just the bulk of the water. I hope you guys try this recipe out. It is my all-time favorite, and if you do, let me know what you think down in the comments.